Yo, what's going on, guys? Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. Today I'm going to be doing my NBA Conference Finals predictions with both Eastern and Western Conference Finals both set. I'm going to be doing my predictions for both series between Boston and Miami and LA and Denver, as we have the rematch of the 2020 Conference Finals from the NBA bubble. As you know, everybody called that the playoffs and that conference finals and the NBA championship and that whole bubble a fluke, and it wasn't real. Mickey Mouse, this, that, whatever. And now the same four teams are back in it. I'm not gonna, I can't say I'm surprised at either four. I'm not surprised Boston's this far. I'm not surprised Denver's is this far either. I'm not surprised LA's this far just because of having LeBron James. That's how, LeBron and AD in the playoffs, it's a different deal. And Miami, I was surprised. Miami's that one team where you're very surprised. I'm not. Okay, I didn't think Miami would beat Milwaukee. I think I had Milwaukee winning in 6, if I'm correct. I had Milwaukee winning in 6. And But I did think Miami would make it to the Eastern Conference Finals once, that Knicks playoff series was set in the semifinals. But, the way it's not surprising. When Jimmy's playing like that, at that level, like he has the whole playoffs, you're not going to be surprised if the way Jimmy's playing. And also, if the Heat win this series against the Celtics, and I have been thinking about this, if the Heat win this series against Boston, the Heat could get Tyler Hero back in the NBA Finals, which is just reminding you that the Heat are all the way at this point and still don't have Tyler Hero. He got hurt in Game 1 against the Bucks in that first round. But yeah, let's get into the predictions. Before I get into the predictions, I want to note that both of these matchups could have been first round matchups. If you look at that, LeBron and the Lakers played in a key play-in game earlier. What was it? Against the Timberwolves, went overtime in the play-in 7-8 game. Lakers won that game, barely won that game. If the Lakers would have lost against the Timberwolves in overtime, they would have faced the Nuggets in the first round instead of facing them in the Western Conference Finals. And then the Heat, they lost. They lost the 7-8 game. And if they would have won that game against the Hawks, they would have faced the Celtics in the first round. So it's crazy how you have the two conference finals, right here, Western and Eastern Conference Finals. If things goes the other way for Miami in the play-in, if they don't lose to the Hawks if they win instead of the Hawks, if they beat the Hawks instead of losing to them in that 7-8 game, and the Lakers lose to the Timberwolves instead of beating them, both of these matchups could have been first-round matchups. But no, Lakers were able to match up against the Grizzlies, took care of them. Heat were able to beat the Bulls in the 8 seed game, and then Miami, we know after that, beat Milwaukee, beat New York. So no, you got these at the conference finals. You got an 8 seed in the Eastern Conference in the playoffs. In the Western Conference Finals. The Eastern Conference Finals, and then you got have a 7 seed in the Western Conference Finals with the Lakers. So yeah, let's go over my predictions. So we're going to start with the Eastern Conference Finals with Boston and Miami. The first 2 games are in Boston, with the Celtics having home court advantage. Of course, Miami's the 8 seed and Boston's the 2 seed. So you kind of know who bought the series, starting off in Boston first. I have Boston winning Game 1. Miami's had some time off. I think that might be an advantage for Boston. Boston's going from Sunday to Wednesday, and Miami won on Friday or Thursday. So I think, did Miami win on Friday or Thursday? But it's going to be almost a week since Miami's played. So I'm going to take Boston in Game 1, but then I'm going to take Miami in Game 2, and I'm going to take Miami in Game 2 to tie the series up at 1. And then I'm taking Miami in Game 3. Miami's 5-0 at home in Miami in the playoffs. And I think Miami keeps that going and goes to 6-0 in the playoffs at home. Then I have Boston breaking that 6-0 streak in Game 4 and tying the series up. And I have then Boston winning Game 5, going back in Boston. Then I have Miami winning Game 6 in Miami. And then I have Boston closing it out in 7 games, just like they did last year. But the difference is this one's in Boston, and compared to last year, Miami was the 1 seed, so that Game 7 was in Miami. I have Boston winning in Game 7 in a really close game, down to the end, just like last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe Jimmy Butler taking the last shot again, and Boston goes to the NBA championship for the second straight time, as Boston was in the finals last year against the Warriors and lost. Then the Western Conference Finals, Lakers versus Denver. Denver, when did they beat? They beat Phoenix on Thursday? Was it Thursday they beat Phoenix? Yeah, Thursday I think they beat Phoenix. So they're going from Denver's going from Thursday to Tuesday from playing. So they've had some time off. LA won on Friday. So, yeah, LA won on Friday. LA, was that Friday? Yeah, that's Friday. So both have had some time off. I just think with the high altitude and Denver being at home, and Denver's been very great at home in the postseason so far, I'm going to go with Denver in Game 1. But then I don't think LeBron James is going to let it go to, I don't think LeBron's going to want to go to back to LA down 0-2, and I think LeBron's going to have a great Game 2, and the Lakers are going to tie the series at 1 apiece. Then I'm going to take the Lakers to win Game 3 in Staples Center. Not Staples Center. It's not Staples Center anymore. Crypto.com Arena. That's still weird to say, and it's been there. It's been that name for a while now. But I have LeBron and AD having a huge game and taking the 2-1 lead. Then I have Denver tying the series back up at 2-2. But then I have Denver going back at home, been great at home, taking the 3-2 lead. And then I have LA winning the next 2, coming back down from 3-2, winning Game 6 at home, and somehow winning Game 7 in Denver in the altitude. And, how good Denver's at home. I got the Lakers winning in Game 7. So I have Boston winning in 7, and I have LA winning in 7, and I have the fight for Championship 18 as Boston sitting there with 17 championships won, and the Lakers sitting there with 17 championships won. I have someone winning their 18th championship with the Boston Celtics and the LA Lakers in the NBA Finals. I think it would be, I think if the Celtics and Lakers were to happen in the finals, I think right there, that would be that series would be heavily watched. Because both teams, 2 legendary teams, a high rivalry, and the ultimate battles through the years between Kobe and the Celtics trio and Larry Bird and Magic. All the battles between these 2 teams, 2 legendary teams with legendary players. Lakers got Magic, Kareem, and Kobe, and I guess you can count LeBron as a legendary player for the Lakers now. And all of these legendary players for the Lakers, Celtics have them too, with all the good years and all the amazing matchups over the last couple years. And now they're sitting there at 17 championships each, and they play each other in the finals. And one team would get to win Championship 18. I think that'd be, and also the player matchups. LeBron versus Tatum. I mean, we've seen that matchup before when LeBron was in Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals. That was a battle. Young Tatum versus prime LeBron. That was a fun series in the Eastern Conference Finals. Rookie was that rookie Tatum? Was Tatum a rookie? I think so. Rookie Tatum versus prime LeBron, and Tatum was good as a rookie. Rookie Tatum against prime LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals in 2017-18. That was a hell of a series. It was such a fun series to watch, and to see LeBron and a new team this time in the NBA championship going at each other, and then the Lakers got AD, the Celtics have Jaylen Brown, and all really solid players around the two superstars and all-stars. I think that would be a hell of a series between the Lakers and the Celtics if it were to happen. You guys, some of your thoughts on my predictions. Give me your predictions. That's the video. If you guys enjoyed, and peace out.